TIFU by not knocking on my own front door. I have 2 boys, 18 and 16. I try to be as loud as possible before entering their rooms. I've never caught M yet and hope I never do. I can't imagine the poor couch though. Lol. Bless you. My dad would bust in the room like Cosmo Kramer because he paid the rent, so why should he have to knock? My dad did that once and caught me mid-nut. He's knocked before entering ever since then. Nut on the dad to ensure dominance. Just woke up and that's enough internet for the day. How do I apologize to my mother for jerking it all over her house as a teenager? Flowers? Yeah, maybe I should send flowers. Bringing girlfriend home might just do the trick. Bring a grandkid and everything is forgotten. That might be overkill. Grandkids can make fresh grandparents crazy. Maybe, but they get crazy about the kid and immediately forget who you are or what you've done in your youth. Make him wash his own laundry. I did my own laundry all through high school. It's a good easy responsibility for his age anyway. If he asks why, just tell him he's responsible for his own loads. Good ending. Finished strong. On the plus side, at least you'll have a new throw cushion in 9 months. Oh, please get a new pillow in 9 months, then send a letter from the couch to his room asking him to loose more pocket change in the cushions as child support. Financial support for our cush son. Sir/DOS cap. Wasn't there a guy on r/teenagers who told the story about why his username was couchticker and it was because he got caught having sex with the couch? Yeah, that's what this reminded of lol. So did you get your phone? Finally someone asking the real questions. So fucking embarrassing. Love the Simpsons reference. Or was it South Park? Haha. The Aqua Teen Hunger Force. Adult Swim. A Rise Chicken. So what you're saying is the couch was upgraded to a love seat? Downgraded. Sticky note hub. Originally just paper. Okay. If he's old enough to be doing all that, he's old enough to do his own laundry. No sticky note. He makes a mess. He cleans it himself. It's a valuable life lesson. There are some messes you never leave for mom to clean up. Yeah, that whole first paragraph was wild to me. I'm sure my parents knew I was doing the deed, but I had to be discreet. Like late at night headphones in my room. They wouldn't be out here inconveniencing themselves that much, just so I can let off some steam all throughout the house lol. The headphones can backfire. I was doing legit exercise in my room. Push-ups and sit-ups, wearing headphones. My mom heard loud grunts and moans. Knocked to see if I was okay and barged in when I didn't answer. That was awkward enough. Always leave one earbud out when jerking it. For situational awareness. This guy jerks. Don't get me wrong. Your story's hilarious. But good lord. You need to teach him to do his own laundry. The sticky note situation is where a line needed to be drawn. Yay, the whole wash separately from the sun, I'm assuming, doesn't sit well with me. He doesn't do his own laundry at that age and even writes directions for his mom to clean his own mess. Not even a please wash separately. Thank you. I get a feeling from the post, since he's their only son, he is pretty spoiled. Whoa. What are you doing, step couch? The poor black pleather love seat thought it had finally found a new home where it could finally put all those memories behind. Little did it know the new horror that awaited it, where it was the one forced into acts it did not want to be part of. If that mom was Italian, she could give her son a, phonetically spelled here on purpose, a couch in Gao, kick in the ass. When I was a teenage boy I routinely serviced myself, but I kept it to my room and disposed of any evidence on my own. Humping couches and coming on furniture towel or not is pretty skeevy behavior. Leaving notes on things too. Seriously, I couldn't imagine being like, hey mom, I came on this towel, now clean it up. I was very secretive and ashamed of masturbating, like a normal person. My partner said when he was little, he's pretend he have a stomach ache and go to the toilet and jerk it and come into the toilet, clean himself up with toilet paper, and if a moan came out he covered it with the relief of the ache being over. He has to share a room with his sister until he was 14. So I thought this was absolutely genius. Only problem was, at the start of his master plan, his mum keep asking him if he was alright. Good thing my partner did have vibes to cover him so much though. Who moans when they masturbate? Take it from the 23Y/O boy who's been in that situation in his own room. He feels just as bad. He'll probably avoid the living room for a while, if not longer. But at least you know that both you and him feel like you effed up. You had a couch in your room. I slept on the couch for a while if that counts. But no couch in my room. Just a similar situation lol. It was the mattress and box spring, wasn't it? Dang, your son is shameless. I'd never spoil my sheets when I was younger or even give my parents any wind of me beating my meat. You just gotta be stealthy with it. My mom's Asian and privacy isn't a thing to her, but I still never got caught by them. My teenage son is having an affair with my couch. Oh no. I hope his hands won't find out that he was having an affair. Well, it sounds like boundaries need to be set, and that he knows about them. Don't just let him do what he wants all over the place. Acknowledge what he's doing, though it may be uncomfortable for the both of you, and place some recommendations for what to use and where to do it. That way you're avoiding situations like this and avoiding the thought that something may have been used a certain way. Your comment is interesting because on one hand, we've all been horny teenagers and can kind of understand the thought process that led to him doing this. So we can just chuckle at it and move on. But on the other, yeah, he definitely needs to learn boundaries. Because he clearly didn't learn boundaries as a kid. And with the added hormones, this is the result. Oh, I totally understand. Just sounded like the start of their boy slowly taking over the house. Especially if they are having to tiptoe around us to not disturb him. I'd establish that maybe only do his business into disposable items that are easily flushed or thrown away. So the family isn't using stuff that could potentially have residuals left in or on it, as well as not sitting on the couch and finding, hopefully dried up leftovers. Don't condemn the process at all, because it's natural and going to happen. Just reach an agreement of where it can happen, so an embarrassing moment for both parties can be avoided in the future. It feels like this could easily be taken care of by the dad walking by and keeping it fast. I know what you're doing. It's fine. Keep it in your room and don't be an idiot about it. Bingo bango. Quick and easy. Kid's already mortified after being caught on mayo. Wait. You're supposed to wash your sheets separately? The kid should. It's gross that the kid expects mom or dad to wash his gear sheets separately. You guys do it in your bed? Just get some TP or something. I'm assuming this is a wet dream situation. I forget that this is a thing. Never in my life have I had one. Yeah, I would definitely talk to him about boundaries. Good luck. You should asked him, are you winning, son? This reminds me of the story my ex-husband told me from his teen years. He too was making sweet love to the sofa, but he saw his mom walking up the street. He struggled to yank his pants up before she entered the home, managed to trip, hit his head on the coffee table, and knocked himself out. She walked into her son, passed out on the floor with his pants around his ankles. He had a concussion. They never spoke of it again. Oh my god. Imagine the look on her face. Sounds like some boundaries need to be set. Don't shame him, but do tell him to keep it to his bedroom and the bathroom. It's better for avoiding embarrassment for all of you. Drove halfway down the block then walked back because it's faster than parking in the driveway. What in the world does the front of your house/road look like? My assumption would be op is in the UK. It's not particularly unusual to have tiny driveways and houses cramped so close together that your neighbors parking their own cars on the street outside their own homes can make turning into your driveway difficult. And if one or two homes on the street have two cars or a work van, RIP your entire street's parking. Now waiting for a TIFU post from him. As a 15-year-old boy, what the F was he doing? The couch, apparently. It's posts like this that should be used as material to decide whether or not people really want children and all that it entails. Lol, not only do you have to keep them sheltered and safe and loved and fed, you also might possibly have to witness them doing the deed with your living room furniture. The fury of hormones is something almost everyone can be sympathetic about. I feel bad for op little man. dude just trying to cope with his temporary new normal. Yeah, I remember being that age. You're angry and sad and horny all the fucking time. It's perfectly natural to be doing gross stuff. It's just opportunities for teaching about boundaries and safe sex.